Okay, this is before the pandemic, so this is just the first few pages. We went to a TEDx at CSU, and we were in the middle of this conversation, the ongoing conversation of Black Lives Matter, and my frustration is that why doesn't everybody understand what we need to be doing? But the TED Talk was fantastic. There were poets and writers and Temple Grandin. It was just a really interesting TED Talk. And that was back when we didn't have to wear masks, so that was interesting. I started making coloring book pages, and so at some point, I have this sculpture in the studio. It's still not done. I was going to finish it in 2020. I remember priming it and not finishing it again. Anyway, lots of notes. Oh, I was thinking about ways to keep kids busy. Turned out to be ways to keep us busy. Where you put a little watercolor on the page and then you draw turn it into a face. Kind of a fun project. Okay, so this, every now and then there's a date. This one says 3/18/2020. This is when we were getting masks. We were taking toilet paper to people who didn't have toilet paper. Yeah, it was just about to get weird. I was thinking about, I never have time to make stickers, and I was thinking about some stickers that I wanted to make. So I thought, well, I have time, so let's do that. That didn't get done. Maybe a little bit of journaling where I felt like I'm going to put that in the background. Things I don't really want to let out. Started having anxiety, I would say, about at this point. I love this little character. Anyway, started having a little bit of anxiety, and then decided to start doing Zoom church. I guess you have to see these sideways. I'll read this one to you. It says, he walked like a gardener towards me. Like a gardener? Haha, meaning he wore a hat like a cowboy, but a brim was wider and his pants were from REI, and he was looking at the dirt like a vegetarian. Like a vegetarian, question mark? Oh my God, I'm certainly not a writer. What is the point? He couldn't possibly eat meat because his pants are from REI? Ha ha ha. Oh my God, who cares? He's gone now anyway. So these are just pages of me obsessively pen and inking. I really got into it full steam. This is a good character though. I would like to bring this guy back, put him in something soon. Oh, my friend let me go up to her cabin in Leadville. That was maybe a picture of me sitting on the porch. That was lovely. We actually got a hummingbird stuck in the cabin, and we spent most of our trip trying to remedy that situation. It ended with the hummingbird in my hand. Kind of funny. Oh yeah, here's Zoom church. So Zoom church was, I realized I could go to church. I could listen in on any church service. And I sometimes think that church people are a little nutty. And I found some humanity there. It was actually quite lovely. There was one woman, she was eating her breakfast out with her chickens, and then there was a guy, he had a bed that had no sheets, no nothing, and a bookshelf that had nothing on it, and he was sitting in a chair dozing. There was an older guy who was way too close to the camera, and I felt so connected to the people on the Zoom. I felt lonely, and they looked lonely, and we were all just individuals in a room. And I can't even tell you what the church service was, but it was the people that really got to me. And then we had fires. And we had rental issues. We had to remove renters from our house. That was not fun. These characters. Wouldn't that be fun on a wall? This would be a great mural. Just ordinary people. Anyway, see if that ever happens. We are all doing well. Are we? Hard to know. This was during a Jared Polis mental health, UNC mental health conference or something, talking about money, where the money goes. Here's me trying to design some earrings. This is kind of the beginning of the end for the jewelry classes. So I guess I could say that birthing jewelry school in my garage started in 2020 in my sketchbook. Here's a page that I wrote on and then painted over with black. I love the cow. Hilarious. Here's drawings that Ruby did. I always love it when she draws in my book. She has a different take on things than I do. It's nice to see. This is when I found gouache. Shapes, patterns. Here's more Ruby. Here's more sticker ideas. Literally none of these ended up stickers. I love math. Hilarious. I don't love math. That's a lie. Oh, this is a fun exercise. Draw everything that comes to mind, one after another. Coffee pot, coffee pot, coffee pot. Little submarine airplane. A chicken bird. This is when I took Ruby to see college. This was already 2021. So mostly what I did in 2020 was coloring pages. So I was doodling in a different kind of way. So here's 2021, and this is something I always do. I end the book with empty pages. So there's always 5 pages because I start getting close to the end and I start getting nervous that I'm going to fill up the book and not have a book. And so I go buy a new book and then I start in the new book because I can't help myself. So I always waste the end pages. So I'm going to draw in them. I feel like drawing in them, so I'm going to do it.